Good morning. Today we are talking about the absolute true diary of a part-time Indian. Here I am, Eric Munoz, with,
Chris Mercado.
and we're talking about one of the essential questions of a book. It's breaking out of the box. And the first example here is when Junior he threw a book at his teacher,
hmm
and oh, you want to talk?
Yeah. He threw a math book because he was not satisfied with the quality of it.
He knew he was being held within a box from the instant
Yes.
the book started.
But his teacher realized his potential, so he went to go meet him after school while he was suspended. And Tell told him that he has real potential and he has a chance to escape this, what most Indians cannot.
By going to a school, a white school nearby.
Yes.
So he did.
Mhm.
But when he did that, his Indian friends, he lost a lot of them, and they all called him an apple. And why did they call him an apple, Chris?
Because an apple is red on the outside, but in the inside it's white.
So basically, he acts like a white person, but he's an Indian on the outside.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Which brings us to our next point.
When he first got to school,
When he first got to school, he was all alone in a white school. He was the only Indian in his school.
but that wasn't like that for long, was it?
No.
He knew he had places to be, and he knew he had stuff to do. He had to break out of the box.
hmm
So he met this female, Penelope, and him and her got along together really good.
hmm Especially after he stood up for himself by punching his bully.
Yeah, and that reminds me of when I was in middle school. I had this friend. Well, he's my friend now, but back then he was my bully. His name's Jonathan, and I remember I stood up to him and I told him to stop being mean to me. Um, but then he also joined the basketball team
hmm
in his new school. And he
And
was in the other. He was in the other basketball team in his old school, wasn't he?
yeah, in the first game, he had to face his home team, and someone threw a quarter at him right in the forehead, gave him stitches, and he couldn't play for the rest of the game. And this part is when he couldn't pay for his food, so he had to ask his friend to give him money so he
This
could
is on a
pay.
date with Penelope.
Yes. And his last one is when he was playing basketball. He learned against his own team. He beat Rowley, or his best friend, at his own game.
That's how he broke out of his box.